There's a lot to get through in this update, so let's get into it. Classes have started back up, which is why you guys have only seen one video, maybe two videos every week, and that's generally on the weekends, and that's just because of the fact I don't have time to record except for maybe on one day, and that day is also used for other stuff, so it depends on how I prioritize what gets done that day. If I'm lucky, I will have a half a day also added onto that to record, so hopefully I can keep with getting one video out every weekend.
Goodbye.
On to the news. Guild Wars 2 Chapter 4 was announced, as those of you guys who actually play Guild Wars 2 know. This means, as I promised, the Let's Play for Season 3 will be starting up. I will be starting from Chapter 1 and moving all the way through to Chapter 4. I hope to get everything started and perhaps even uploaded, but this is going to be tight by the time the second weekend of this month comes around. So we have Chapter 4 up as fast as possible. But again, we'll see how that works out because life. Most likely, I will see Chapter 4 on my Mesmer before my main. It's been a while since I've played Mesmer, so given that's the class I kind of picked to do this Let's Play in, bear with me, guys, because again, it's been a while. He's my human, and I figured Chapter 4 had to do with the humans, so I should play my Mesmer as a human. Yeah. As for Dragon Age, it is taking a while to get through the script for the next lore video. I made a decision that instead of making the videos small as I have been doing, I would make them longer. So I am going to be covering the entire Elven Pantheon in the next video, including the overview to start, then the in-depth look at each god. This will take time. I only have Elgranon and a little tiny smidgen of Mythal started in the script. It is a lot of going through lore and trying to hash out what to say and how to break it up. Elgranon's even needs work. I just looked back over it and I decided that I'm going to try and break it into the Dalish view and then what we learned in Trespassers for the gods. But to do this, I need to edit Elgranon and go back through with Mythal and actually start sorting through the lore that we all have. It's going to take a while to get this done, and I am really sorry it's taking a very long time to do. So hopefully we will see that up by next month. Hopefully. As for the theory videos that have to do with Dragon Age, I do have a few planned. However, my original plan with theory videos was that they related to the lore video that went up each week. Thus, the theory videos are going to be held off because the next couple have to deal with the Elven Pantheon. I actually go through almost every single one of the gods, or at least sections of the gods, in the theory videos and explain some theories that I've had for a while on each of those gods. So one of them has already been posted last month. It was the one about Elgranon being a sociopath. So that one is up. That one is good. So there is actually, I think, another one over Elgranon as well, which has to do with a piece of lore that I found where it states that Elgranon is the eldest son, and where I explained a theory that he actually has a younger brother. But we'll get into that when I actually go into the theory videos. Hopefully I can start those up again. Maybe I'll even just post those while we wait for me to finish up the script for the Elven Pantheon, which is taking longer than expected. We shall see, and again, I am really sorry about the delay in those videos. The Dragon Age Let's Play is going to be going up, but it's going to be going up slower than I initially thought. It is, I think, one of my more popular series currently. However, it is also the one that takes the longest to record. Not to edit, just to record. Because I have to have an hour at the very least set aside for each part, because I decided I wanted each part to be at least an hour. So hopefully after the Guild Wars 2 Let's Play is done, I can go back to the Dragon Age and keep posting it as I go. It is going to be slow. I do have part 12 done, so hopefully that'll be up this first weekend of February. So we will see that, and we will also see the Guild Wars 2 Let's Play starting up. So bear with me on the Dragon Age stuff, guys. It is still planned. It is still going to happen. It's just going to take a little while longer. Mass Effect Andromeda is coming out March 21st, and I do have it pre-ordered, so expect a Let's Play over that a couple days after it launches, maybe a day after it launches, just not the first day it launches, because I will be recording probably that first day that it launches. So just keep an eye out for that one. As for Star Wars, The Old Republic, I will finish the last half of the review. I promise I will get to it. It probably won't be up this month, but I will get there. It is just taking a little bit longer to finish up the script for it, and I have a lot of work to do on the moving around of the clips. It takes a little bit longer for a SWTOR review than it does for a Guild Wars 2 review, because Guild Wars 2 generally I review while running. I just record myself running around the new map instead of actually hashing together bits and pieces of the storyline like I did with SWTOR, and I like the way that that review turned out, so I don't want to switch it up in the next one. So we will get that review. It will just take a little bit longer to get it up. Related to SWTOR, I will only be covering aspects of the storyline from here on out. I keep trying to think of what I can do other video-wise, and in all honesty, I am not as interested in other aspects of the game as I am in the story. So whenever the new chapters come up, expect Let's Plays over that. However, there will be no guides going up or anything like that. Other people are more interested in the game than I am and generally have guides up before I do, and I honestly have no idea what I would make guide-wise for the game anymore, because it's really easy to get the armor. It's really easy to find videos on how to speed level even if you don't have the speed leveling items, and I am so out of touch with SWTOR at this point, especially the lower levels of SWTOR, that basically it's kind of pointless to have me, someone who's not informed with the game, make guides over the game. So there is that. Thus, I will be unsubbing from the game until the next story arc comes around, in which I will resubscribe and get you guys out those videos, because I do love the Star Wars lore, I love the Star Wars universe. It's just right now the game has held very little appeal to me for a little while, I suppose. I don't have a guild. I'm a completely solo player in both the MMOs I play, and if I had to choose between which MMO I would rather play and go for rewards in, it's going to have to be Guild Wars, because I like a lot more of the armor pieces in Guild Wars than I do in SWTOR, I suppose. It's just a personal choice, and I'm really sorry about that, but it is a personal choice. What does this mean for videos going forward, especially with Guild Wars 2 outside of Guild Wars 2 storyline? I am going to be returning to my jumping puzzle guides. Some of them are really, really old or really, really terrible, so I will be redoing them. As for the few that I have yet to actually do, there's only one that might be a little bit of problems for me, and that's the skip up the volcano achievement. I have only gotten about halfway through that. So, as I'm saying with that, if you guys are really interested, I can do a funny video where my first attempt, or my first-ish attempt, is with me trying to get up that volcano, if you guys so wish. I can do that, and then I can later do an actual guide over that where it's a little bit faster and you guys can see the path. But that's only if you guys would like. Please tell me in the comment section below if that is something you guys would be interested in. Another type of video that I can do in Guild Wars 2, and it's only if you guys really want this, is go through each waypoint and the path that I actually run for the rich iron and platinum nodes in Guild Wars 2. I do hit up, I think, all but 2 of them in general, and that's just because those 2 have champions that I can't easily dodge and that kill me constantly, and I end up with armor repairs, and I don't exactly like armor repairs even though that they're free. So I generally skip those, but I'll show them to you guys if you so wish as well, and just show you how to get through it the quickest. I generally run it on 2 to 3 tunes. I used to do it daily. I don't now, but I used to. And unlocking the waypoints is not that difficult. You can just run to each waypoint for your first time and just worry about those waypoints if you want multiple tunes that don't have map completion yet. So please tell me if that's something you guys are interested in as well in the comment section. If you guys don't comment, I might just do it, but I don't know. It's going to be on the back burner unless you guys say you really want it until then. That's all the news for this month. I will see you guys in another update video next month.